Hey, what's going on, guys? Bennie Charles, founder of the Teach Me to Fish Effects trading community, back with another inspirational video and live trade update. That being said, let's get into the video. Always remember that there are risks involved when trading Forex as well as getting into any other investments. Alright, guys, so this is what I just woke up to this morning. Go back and watch my April 21st, 2020 video, and you'll see that this is the update. So I'm going to go ahead and take profit of $497. All right, and so again, the video simply, or the trade, it it worked out for us. Let me turn this down. Uh, so our trade worked out for us. I told you guys yesterday that it looked as if GBP USD was getting ready to possibly make its midweek reversal based on the market maker's method. All right. I also shared with you guys that I was waiting for this setup to take place for my workflow trading system. All right, and it looks like we may get this set up here. All right. So again, I was sharing with you guys that um, how I got in yesterday, following my entry rules, sharing with you guys. Everything is not, 100%. All right. Or every you're not gonna read. You're not gonna catch, or you're not going to profit on every trade. However, the following the rules that I have put in place, and it helps us uh, to minimize those losses. And so um, this is this is one of those times. So we're starting the day off with a $504.46 profit. Now, granted, we were in this trade since yesterday. Let's see, the first trade went in at around 11 a.m., just before 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, and we're out at 6:06 a.m. So, um, about a, let's see, 19, about 19 hour, all right, 19-hour trade. So, um, we made, here, let's take a look. You guys can't see this, but let me pull up my calculator. Let's see, let's just say 504. Sorry, open up to. Okay, let's just say, all right, let's go with the phone. Want that crazy for me. So 504.46. Okay, divided by 19. We made $26.55 an hour. All right, so not bad, not bad. Good way to start the day off. Okay, and what I'm going to do is simply for GU, just wait for my 4 hour setup to take place. All right, um, and I'm also waiting for the accumulation and distribution setup to take place on the higher time frame. So, excuse me. um, Let's see. Again, like I say, guys, we don't have to catch the whole move. I pretty much go from exhaustion square to exhaustion square. Okay. Um, Granted, this this could continue to go up. Um, I share with you guys these exhaustion squares. They do um, repaint. You know, so you can. I mainly base my take profit off of um, market structure. Okay, and so um, this would have been one of the points that I would have gotten out on. And again, guys, just because this is what a lot of people want to teach you. They want to teach you how to trade overbought and oversold of these different um, oscillators. Okay, like your TDI. TDI is nothing more than um, an oscillator in and of itself. However, it has other components to it. Again, like your Bollinger Band. All right. Um, and then depending on if you can find um, certain pro versions of TDI will mark in like the regular bearish and bullish diversions. Um, there are other ways around that too, because you can use you can use free, for instance, you can possibly search for a free um, RSI indicator that will indicate to you when divergence is there and build on top of that. And so you guys, you know, you just have to go back and watch my, you have to go back and watch my, how to add TDI to desktop. Okay, not the mobile version. All right, I do have a video, which is my highest watch video on this channel, um, see, which is the how to add TDI to mobile. Okay, and let's see, I think right now that is up to almost 12,000 views. So it's pretty cool. But not that one, but even if you find that one, you should be able to find um, the desktop link in the description. Okay, so basically, again, what I was saying, how to add TI to desktop, you can the RSI version, you can find a like a free RSI that will alert you or draw out the regular bearish and regular bullish diversion. So sorry guys, I am just waking up, so I have the morning voice. All right, so yeah, just kind of walking you guys through this. So it worked out. I was actually expecting for the market to come back here. All right. Um, Now again, we could have scaled up to the 1 hour and followed it here, you know, and possibly again, like I said in the last video, take a run for like, you know, a run like this where you would possibly it's about a 403 pip profit here. Um, so we could have again scaled up to the 1 hour because again I based this trade off of my 4 hour workflow trading method, but I decided to go down to the 15 minute to try to get in a little sooner. Okay, and again, if I would have waken up this morning and had my entry rules met on the 4 hour, I wouldn't have got out on the 15 minute. Okay, I would have just stayed in and let it do its thing. Uh, um, and so, but I didn't, so I just went ahead to and took my profits. Okay, now we could either run it back. All right, you guys know how to play. You played pickup basketball. That's one of the terms we run it back, so we can either run it back. Okay, um, I don't think that it would be as profitable. Okay, because we did have a full-on break of this higher time frame accumulation area. Okay, so it more than likely will come back to retest, uh, possibly somewhere like here. Hopefully, you guys can see these brown, not actually brown. What color are these? Dark goldenrod colors here, but it could probably come back here to retest before shooting off. All right, it may consolidate a little bit, then come back to retest here, then head off. That's just the indication that I got that the TDI is overbought. Okay, so um, we can run this back, or we could simply, again, if you trade in market maker, um, simply come in and find a setup. Right, GJ is a setup that I would take. Um, Again, it's what the kids are calling type ones nowadays. When I learned market makers method, there was no type one, type two, type three trade, but they're valid. They're type one, type two, type three. All that's valid. It is. Excuse me. Those types of trades are valid. If I'm not mistaken, this would be a type two. No, this would. I think this would be a type two or either a type three in the middle of the range. Um, and type 2 is at the ends of the range here, and type 1 is outside of the range, the Asian range. So um, I like these better because it's easier to count your pushes. All right, so here you have push 1, push 2, and we have a third push. Here, let me switch over. Did I click on that one? All right, it's not working for me. Okay. Um, we can simply do it this. So there's one push. Here's two pushes. Here's three pushes. And again, you count your pushes coming out of the Asian session. Okay. And these pushes, all right, these three levels of rise or three levels of drop, they're nothing more than consolidation levels, and then sometimes they'll include a stop hunt. So this actually went up, stop hunted, pull back, consolidated, push. All right, that's level one. That's the level one of the first push. And then you had your second push, okay? And this is level two of the first push. And again, stop hunt, consolidation. And then here's level three, right before our eyes, okay? Um, and typically, again, you're gonna wait for the M. You wait for that M setup. You wait for, I call them the apexes, but with the M, you're gonna wait for the value to be set, and then you take it down. However, you may get what's called a V straightaway. Okay, let's see if I can find a V straightaway for you guys. And I will do a video. That's a W. That's a W. Here's a V straightaway. All right, even though 1, 2, 3. You can see here pushes. We'll go square. All right. I'll do it like this. This level 1. I'll push 1. This is level 2. I'll push 2. And here is level 3. I'll push 3. Okay. I like to count the breaking of the levels. So that'll be level, this will be push 1, push 2, and push 3. Okay. And it gave us that V straight away. Okay. Came down. Really not a W. W's are more symmetrical and more of a double bottom in essence. Okay. Like for instance here, went down, formed our apex, came down again, so W. Of course, you would market maker's method tells you to get in right here. Okay. Or sometimes you'll hear them say shark out of the water, blood in the water, get in. Okay. But again, my workflow method or workflow trading system, we can scalp with the market makers as well. But what I'm telling you guys is wait for the exhaustion square, get a directional arrow, and once you get a color changing square, that makes the green TDI above the red and the yellow in the case of a buy, and then you want to get in here. Alright, so in this essence it did match up with the market maker rules, but I added those just to give you a higher probability trade. Okay, and of course get out at the next exhaustion square, which potentially for this trade is 95 pips. Okay, and again, when I say potential, I just mean that's your profit range. All right, you should be able to capture some or capture the majority of those 95 pips. Okay, so TJ is mimicking its brother GU or sister, whichever you want to go with. Okay. Swiss as well. GBP There is no pound news coming out. The only news I saw coming up was UK news, which came out at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Canadian news, which will be out later on in about 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. So, I don't know if you guys would consider this a type 3. But yeah, it seems to be doing its thing. It's probably gonna shoot down and give us that multi. They call them multi-session, but it's multi-day, multi-day um, W. Bam, bam. Come down and test this, or get close to it. More than likely, it is going to come down on the 15 minute. It'll probably come down to test either this area or this range. It's been it's been bouncing on that range. All right, it's kind of how yesterday I marked out my GU trade. Excuse me. I actually brought it here. This little area. That's what I was watching. Okay. Um, yeah, if it came back and actually broke this area, I would have gotten out, but it kept pushing up forward. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to give you an update of the trade that I was in. I showed you guys yesterday where I was pretty much in a $700 deficit. Okay, and but I stayed in the trade um, because I had confidence in my analysis, and it worked out for me. Okay. So again, if you guys, and again, my analysis was not the market maker's method. My analysis was my workflow training method. And so, as I said yesterday, as I always say, the market maker's method is just the tip of the iceberg. And if you guys knew the other information that was below surface, you will be able to trade this market maker's method a whole lot easier. Okay. So that's going to be it for me, guys. If you want, head over to the teachmetofishfx.com. Feel free to sign up on one of the affordable memberships. Uh, Please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys' support. You guys are motivating me to keep bringing these videos, to keep providing value, and helping a lot of you guys with your trading. Even if you join a community or not, I get the emails, I watch the comments, and I appreciate you guys. And you guys are telling me that these videos are helping you. And so, again, if you want to take your trading to the next level, sign up. You're going to go through everything that I know up until this point. All right, my training is always evolving. Okay, I build on top of one another as far as my knowledge in trading. Okay, um, and right now I feel that I am at the ultimate level because we're actually trading based on how the market works and flows. Okay, and I take you through that journey. All right, we're out of trading support and resistance and trading the break of trend lines, but we we predict where the market is going. Okay, but we only trade in response to the market. Okay, again, we're not trying to force the market, trying to not trying to make the market do what we want to do, but we react to the market. We're not trying to make the market react to us, but we react to the market, and that's the way you should trade. All right, and so um, yeah, that's what we do. So um, today we're starting out with a $504 profit, and the day's still starting. Again, this is what I woke up to. I made this in my sleep. So, and I want to help you guys do the same. All right, guys. So that is going to be it for me for right now today. As always, please remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. Until next time, happy bit fishing. Bye bye.